Good to go? Yeah. Well, Ryoji, congrats again on the win, man. Obviously, got feeling good about that. Just kind of give us your thoughts on the knockout and how you set it up, and overall, just give us your thoughts on your performance.
KO勝ちおめでとうございますということと、KO 勝ちプラスその試合全体を含めて、どんな感じだったか、ちょっとその気持ちを聞かせてください。
そうですね。まずありがとうございます。今回その初戦敗退してしまって、今回の2戦目1ラウンドで仕留めて次に進めるようにずっと考えてましたので、思った通りできて、とりあえず安心してます。
Well, first of all, thank you very much for congratulating me. In terms of this fight, I was thinking about finishing this guy early so I can make it to the playoffs because I lost the first round. So I am very relieved right now the fact that I got a win.
And what was the game plan coming into this one? With the technique for the knockout, was that an opening that you guys saw in camp in the lead up to this one?
ゲームプラン的にはああやってノックアウトを狙うとかそういったものを考えてますか？
もちろんです。打撃でパンチで倒しきるっていうのはずっと考えてて、思った通りそのいったんで、それは良かったと思います。
Yes, to answer your question, of course, I was looking to actually finish the guy, and my game plan was to finish him with punches, and so it did go well according to my game plan. So I'm very relieved.
And the last question for me, obviously your last fight ended in a technical decision, got to be a tough one, but obviously you bounced back in this one. How great does it feel to bounce back and get that first PFL win?
そうですね、前回はテクニカル判定で、残念な結果になりましたけども、今回この PFL 初めて白星をつける今の気持ち。
そうですね、正直すごく嬉しいです。その次にこれで満足しないように、次に向けてまたやるだけかなとは思ってます。
Well, honestly, I'm extremely happy, but at the same time, saying to myself, I shouldn't be satisfied with this, so I won't be. I have to be thinking about the next fight.
Thank you. Congrats.
Ryoji.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ryoji. こんにちは。
こんにちは。
大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫です。
Okay, one question for me. Two, how does it feel to know that you have secured a spot in the playoffs now with a big knockout like that?
どうですか、今の今回のノックアウトで、プレーオフでこれは入っただろうということだと思うんですけども、そのプレーオフで確定したんじゃないかという思っているのでしょうか？
そこはちょっとまだあまり考えてないですね。今はその試合に勝った気持ちで、嬉しい気持ちでいっぱいです。
Right now, I'm actually so fulfilled with this happiness of winning this fight, so I'm not really thinking about playoff yet, but I will later.
Awesome. And one more. How do you plan to celebrate this win?
今晩、どのような形で今回の勝ちをみんなで祝いますか？
そうですね。その今回サポートをしてくれましたジムの代表の長男さん、本当にそのご指導とかいつもお世話になってる。で今日その勝ってその恩返しじゃないですけど少しですけど恩返しちょっとできたんで、今日は楽しく食事したいと思います。
Well, my coach, my head coach, and also my mentor, Mr. Ryoji Kudo, who's been with me throughout my career and also, of course, this fight camp. And I feel like I was able to take him back, so I'm looking to have a good celebration with him and have a nice dinner with him.
Awesome. ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Mr. Kudo, you predicted a quick finish before the fight. How does it feel to fulfill that prediction?
そうですかね、試合前の予想では自分自身でもなるべく早くフィニッシュしたいと言ってましたけども、その通りになったこの今の気持ちはどうですか？
なんて言ったらいいんですか。うまくこう練習してきた通りにいったのかなと思ってます。
Well, it's hard to say. How should I say it? But I was able to execute what I trained in the fight camp, so I'm very happy about that.
You're currently placed first in the featherweight rankings with Brendan in second place right behind you. Is a rematch with Brendan something you would want in the near future?
今、世界級では自分と、ブランド選手がトップ1位ですけど、プレーオフでリマッチとかしたいそういうこと思います。
そうですね。お互い決勝まで上がって、その決勝で戦いたいと思います。
Yes, I would love to have a rematch with him. In fact, I would love to meet him in the final of this PFL playoffs.
And you also mentioned that you went into this fight with a game plan of finishing your opponent with punches, and your opponent is also, you know, an established kickboxer. So you can tell me like what factors made you very confident in your boxing and striking as over your opponent in this match?
そうですね、戦前の予想ではなるべく、打ち勝つということで早くフィニッシュしたいところですけど、相手の選手も蹴りも悪くて、打撃がうまいということですけど、その中においてわざわざ打撃で攻めるっていうか、それをやったそのきっかけとか、その自信の源みたいな。
そうですね、相手は結構リーチのある選手で、打撃も得意としている選手だったので、そこを打撃でいくのかどうかっていうのも考えたんですけど、自分の武器としてはやっぱ打撃、レスリングもそうなんですけど、最終的には打撃でフィニッシュするっていうところなので、やっぱそこは曲げずにまっすぐやりきったっていう感じですね。
Well, my opponent is lanky. Obviously, he has a reach advantage on me. So we did discuss about to see if I should really go and strike with this guy. But after we went through the discussions and fight camp, we have decided that I should stick with what I'm good at, which is striking. Although I'm a wrestler as well, which I have a wrestling game. But at the same time, I wanted to execute what I'm best at. So I feel like I was able to execute what I really planned on it. So I'm very, very happy.
And final question is just considering your confidence in your striking game and you know that spectacular finish. Let's say you were rematch Brendan again. Do you feel confident that you can also pull off a finish like that against him?
どうですかね、打撃に自信があるという今回こういう結果になって、じゃあこのブランドン選手とリマッチした時に同じように打撃でフィニッシュできるかとかそういうこと考えてます。
そこはまだ秘密でお願いします。
Well, actually, that's a secret right now, so please, you can't reveal this.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr.
あり
Kudo.
がとうございます。Thank you.
Mr. Kudo, congratulations on your win. You were saying before that you weren't necessarily just content with the win here, that you felt like you maybe could have done better. What are some parts of your game that you want to work on as you move forward?
そうですね、勝つ以外にもどんどん成長していきたい、強くなりたいみたいなことをおっしゃってましたけど、今回の勝ちであえてこれからもまた強していかなくちゃいけない部分ではない。
もちろんそれはあります。試合前に代表の皆さんと、最終調整したんですけど、やっぱりその技術の面で足りない部分がすごく多いので、これからも成長するっていうところは十分にあると思ってます。
Well, I'm constantly improving, and I have to constantly improve. So before this fight, I actually had a big discussion with my head coach Ryoji Kudo. We went through with all these points I need to improve. So I am still in that stage of improving. So I'm not going to quit improving, and I'm going to start training immediately.
And then last thing for me, have you ever been to London or Wales?
London とかありますか？
今後はないです。
No, I've never been to London.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We good?
Just one for me. Can I get a picture with you and your head coach, Ryoji Kudo?
長野選手と写真撮りたい人ですね。He's on who tapped under some silver. Right?
Yeah, just for them, yeah.